I feel like low-key your sister makes me a bit nervous.
Why? It's not like you've done anything for her to want to fight you or anything, so
Yeah.
we should be good.
Sophie arrived to the U.S. a couple days ago, and it's been pretty up and down. We've had huge things about online cheating and just bickering and fighting about stupid stuff. But I don't want to dwell on that negative stuff. We got a long journey in this process, so I'm trying to keep things positive, and tonight we're gonna meet up with my sister, Victoria.
Anything I should talk to her about or shouldn't that will, like, help the conversation?
I mean, be positive. Talk about maybe you can't wait to meet the rest of the family, you know, things like that. Don't act shy. Just act like you...
You can't just say don't act shy.
Don't act shy. Like, just try to be open. Try to be honest, you know?
Sophie's only met Victoria 2 times. They really haven't gotten to know each other very well, but I think Victoria thinks she's a really sweet girl. She thinks that she's genuine. Victoria's a party planner, and she's actually offered to plan our wedding for us. So whatever she thinks of Sophie can't be that bad.
All right, so when you meet Victoria, don't make eye contact immediately. She can get pretty aggressive.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Actually.
Huh?
Are you being serious?
Nah.
I'm very nervous to meet Rob's sister just because I haven't really seen her in a while. And it's like, now she'll talk to me not just as Rob's girlfriend, she's gonna talk to me as, you know, someone that's gonna marry her brother. So I don't know if she's gonna judge me or if she's gonna try to grill me, but yeah, I'm a bit nervous.
Hi!
Hey, yo.
How are you guys?
How you doing?
Well, you're fine. I don't want to talk.
Hi, Mom.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're finally here.
I know, it's
I'm so
crazy.
excited. I'm so excited for you. Are you like so happy to be here?
Yeah, it's
finally
actually crazy.
It's been so long. How is it having her here? Like finally here?
I'm very relieved that she's here, but like now we have so much other stuff to figure out, and we're also not gonna wait until the last day. So
Oh, you're doing it sooner?
yeah, I mean, we're not gonna wait till the
Bro,
last day of.
You're not even in my calendar yet.
You gotta talk to her about that.
I feel like I don't want to do just like a basic courthouse
Yeah.
thing. Like, I want to do obviously not like the huge ceremony, but like definitely something, because it's still like, you know, official kind of like getting married.
Yeah, like I want to make it special, you know what I mean? Even
Yeah.
though it's like there's time and there's pressure, like it doesn't have to be like feel rushed.
That makes it a lot more like stressful, to be honest. But like, it would also be nice. Like, I'd rather look back and say I had a nice, you know, wedding rather than just a rushed one.
On the flip side though, it could be a nice distraction from not being able to go anywhere and like
Yeah.
do stuff at home, you know what I mean? Like we could work on that together and like it might help you mentally because you'll like have something to work on.
Yeah, by
You
the
know?
time we're in month 3, you might be bored to death.
She won't be because she'll be planning a wedding.
There you go.
Are you ready to get married?
I mean, it's...
There's pressure and there's like there's no pressure and there is like a ton of pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
obviously because of the countdown, that's why. Because it's not like, you know, we'll have more time. We don't have more time. If we're not ready within 90 days, it's like, that's it. Like, I have to leave if we're not ready. So it's like, there's more pressure, I feel like, for me than Rob. But yeah, I mean, I think we're ready, though, I feel like.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. We're going through a lot, and we have this stress of the 90 days. Like, no one knows how stressful it is until you're actually in it. Like, you really need to find out if you want to be with this person or not. So it's that added stress of, if he says the wrong thing, it's like, I'm about to marry this guy. What if this? What if that? It's like everything is a lot more intense.
I do think it adds unnecessary stress and unnecessary need to get to the bottom of every single little thing that comes up.
There's no room to move this wedding. If we don't get married, I'll literally have to go back to England. So it's like, we don't have the time to resolve things at a later time. We have to resolve everything, like, now.
It's like, you know, crunch time. No more just like casually letting things progress. It's like now it's like it needs to like establish.
Not even just establish, but now you have to be like intentional with your time, like with your time together. How you're spending your time together, the words you're saying to each other, like the arguments you're getting into, not holding back if something's bothering you,
Right,
and addressing it in the moment. Any fight could be the one that's gonna like break you up. There's so much pressure, you know?
Yeah.
We just have to pay attention to what's happening, you know?
Absolutely.
But also not letting dumb bother you that isn't really worth arguing.
Like, you gotta pick and choose your battles. That's what I'm learning from marriage.
No, he thinks I'm trying to fight with him. I'll express like my feelings about something and then he'll think that's a fight. And it's like, that's just what I'm feeling. I'm not trying to attack you.
So we had a conversation before you got here, and I told him, you know, it's how you receive information. Is he speaking to you in a way that you are going to receive information? But you also have to respect the fact that not everything that he says is an attack on you. And you know how Rob is. He's hard-headed and stubborn and all the things, and sometimes can come across harsher than what he actually means.
I feel like he needs to hear this information because he's the one that takes everything I say as an attack.
Like, trust me, girl, he did. Like, I went in on him. Like, we were banging tables, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, and I'm like, promise. Like,
That's crazy.
He heard everything that I'm saying to you. He definitely heard it. You notice how he's listening right now.
Yeah.
This is new. This is a new skill that we've learned.
Yeah, whatever.
I knew as soon as we were gonna sit down that my sister was going to just talk about what she thinks. But it's a little weird to hear my sister telling Sophie like how to think and how to respond to certain things. But at the same time, it's like my sister does know me. And I feel like her heart's in the right place in trying to help Sophie understand me a bit better and, you know, even give Sophie pointers on how to either whether it's avoiding conflicts or understanding why I respond the way I do. So I can appreciate it a little bit. It's a little weird, but I can appreciate it.
Communication is always going to be an issue.
Right,
It's an issue for me, too.
Yeah.
We've been married 3 years together for, I forgot how long, and we're still working on it, girl. Like, trust me.
Yeah, we'll see about that, but I'm gonna do my part.
That's all that matters. Have you guys thought about kids?
Yeah, we want to have
Are they
kids.
in the plan?
Want to have kids like one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
When do you want to have kids?
I mean, we haven't really had like this conversation, obviously.
Wait, you guys are gonna get married and you haven't had this conversation?
I mean, I feel like we've touched base on it, like in general.
Well, that's kinda
We'll have
huge.
kids. We'll have kids in the future.
Like, to be honest, like, I don't think I actually want to be pregnant.
What does that even mean?
I don't want to be pregnant.
So you don't want to have kids?
If I don't ever want kids, is that a problem with you? Because right now where my head's at, that's the case, if I'm being honest with you. Is that, like, a problem for you, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we both thought we was on the same page.
That's the problem, is you guys never had this conversation. There was a lot of assuming and thinking, but nobody talked.
I don't really know how I'm doing right now. Kind of just, I feel like, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how I'm doing right now. Sophie just rocked my entire belief in her and what we can have. And it's like, what else? What's the next thing that you're gonna tell me that you really don't want or you really don't care about? I don't want it to just be me and Sophie forever. Like, I really saw there being more to that. And I really put my heart into that.